Okay, so top mistakes that gold players make that elite players and pro players do not. Now let's first start with the most common mistake that's made from every player that I've seen, even in the elite division, is defending. As soon as this ball comes in, everyone seems to defend this wrong. The key thing is that you make a switch as soon as the ball leaves the player's foot. That way you can run back in time and you can recover. There's two mistakes that players make here, another mistake that people make towards the end. The way you defend this perfectly is as soon as the ball leaves the foot of the player. So I'll show you. So let's say you're in possession, you go forward and you lose the ball. That is your key now to defend. And if you see that player making a run in behind, that's your moment to get your L1 button ready. You want to change that defender. When you change that defender, the second mistake, the most common one, is players that try to win the ball here by trying to header it away. No, you run back, ignore the ball. Think about this. Imagine the Cancelo Salah example, the Man City game. Cancelo defended the ball completely wrong. Why? It's because he ran towards the ball. So you just run back. The third thing is have a player that's faster. I don't care about lengthy. Just have a player who's got 85 sprint speed and above with a shadow, in my opinion. Try to have minimum 85 sprint speed. I don't care who tells you Ruben Diaz is viable in centre back. Maybe in Division 10, but definitely on the elite division. Then when the ball comes in, the final thing is over here. You can see even with Klosterman, I barely win that battle, by the way. With Klosterman, who's probably got 91 sprint speed, by the way. 99, I think, with a shadow. The last thing I want to say is header the ball back towards the goalkeeper. Do not try to take a left analog stick and take a touch going to the left hand side, because you're probably going to concede the ball. Always header the ball back to the goalkeeper. Keep the ball safe. Reset the play. There's nothing worse than conceding a goal. If it goes out for a goal kick, so be it. I think they patched that now, but that's one of the biggest issues that I see on the defensive side. The second common mistake that I see, a lot of players think they can play counter-attack football. They think that once you get the ball here you have to go forward. The truth is, as we move up into the higher divisions, people are going to be defending better. You got to learn how to recycle the ball. You can see the situation. I get the ball with Neymar. Now, most players will try to beat this player and try to run inside the middle and make a pass. Sometimes it's just not viable. If that means you got to rotate the ball, like even over here when I get the ball, have a look. When I get the ball just on the edge of here with Jota, I can see no one is available. The key thing is recycle. Don't try to force the ball. Just watch how I pass the ball back to my centre mid. I dribble the ball away, take a touch away. I recycle the ball and I wait. There's something that's very key here. If you see no movement, you do something about it yourself. I don't panic inside the box, end up getting the goal here with Dembele. But there's something more key to this. Is that you see, I saw Dembele standing still here. People always go to me, oh, my players don't make runs, they just stand still. We'll do something about it. You can see here, I do an L1 trigger. I'm saying to the game, I want you to run forward by yourself. Even though direct pass is not doing anything right now, I want Dembele to make that run. The L1 trigger pushes Dembele into an attacking situation. Then I can just skill to beat the player. I could have shot here, but I decided to trust myself, let him panic, and let me score that goal. But the thing is, that goal would never have happened if I didn't do this L1 trigger. The most important function of attacking play. L1 triggers. If I passed the ball to him here, he would have closed me down. By him moving closer towards the goal, I can use a skill move to then beat my opponent and integrate the grab to shoot. And here I take the extra touch, create the angle towards goal and take a shot. This one elite player, pro player will do and wouldn't rush on first glance. If you do want to get better at FIFA 23, I do have a FIFA School Series, but just before you skip ahead, what if I told you if you don't get better after 1 month, I'll refund your money? I can say that because I've been running my paid advanced in-depth FIFA School Series successfully for many years, and thousands of others have joined already and still stay on. This is for all levels of those that want to improve on FIFA, and you won't find these videos on my YouTube channel. These videos are a progressive systematic learning system that teaches you everything from the core mechanics of FIFA to the meta, so you can get better at FIFA as a whole, not just this game, with examples and explanations that go beyond the scope of YouTube videos. With new videos coming out every single week, these videos also adjust to recent updates and patches so you can stay up to date. So come join thousands of others in a mature audience community for those looking to get better. Patreon.com/nilguides, link is down below in the description. Now when you join, we already have a library of hundreds of videos that are specifically made for both new gen and old gen, with new videos in FIFA 23 getting added every single week. We also have an additional group coaching as well that we started this year due to high demand and high request. And don't forget guys, it's a money back guarantee, so if you don't get better after 1 month, I'll refund your money. That is the Nil Guides guarantee. Anyway, link is down below in the description. patreon.com/NeilGuides. But anyway, back to the video. Another mistake similar to the first one that I mentioned is that players, they use the wrong type of defending. And what that is in particular is now, don't forget, defensive awareness now affects the speed of the run and jockey. So a lot of these defenders that you had before, one thing that's very important about a defender like this, like Walker, is a defensive awareness stat. A lot of players here, they're used to last year holding the L2 and R2 button. Now, that's completely fine. But when you're trying to run in behind, the key thing is you want to hold just the run button independently. Don't hold the run and jockey here. When you're going from A to Z, you want to get there as fast as you can. You want to be holding the run button. That is the key. Have a look at this phase over here. You can see I end up losing the ball. And when the ball comes back to me, have a look. I use the run and jockey and I try to get the ball. When I can't get the ball here, you can see with Llorente, watch I run back. You see I'm not holding the run and jockey like I did last year. I'm not overusing it because the run and jockey speed is triggered by that defensive awareness attribute. Someone like Llorente's got a decent defense awareness, but it's not amazing. It's not like high 90s. It's not like a Koulibaly. So you can see here I'm using the run button to run as fast as I can to track that player. Once I go near the vicinity, then you can use the run and jockey. There's a good chance to win the ball if you intercept the passing lanes, or in this case I do a slide tackle. But the key thing is when you're running with that CDM, if you're not blocking a passing lane and you're behind the player, use the run button to go alongside him, not the run and jockey. Another big mistake I'm seeing that a lot of players are struggling with when they're defending. And finally, I would say one of the people that are struggling with is goalkeepers. When they see a goalkeeper run out, they end up going into a panic. They're not too sure what to do. And this is a mixture of goalkeepers being too overpowered, and I agree, they are overpowered way too much. You know they have a good radius, but the key thing is here is just chip the ball. Chipping's a bit weird this year. Just think about like 2 bars of power. Not under, but not over. Go like the halfway point. If you see a goalkeeper running out, just chip him. Just go into rivals. Practice a chip once or twice here or there just to get your body used to it and your fingers used to the movement, but that is the best way. So if you're ever in a situation where you do get that chance where you do an L1 trigger, a lob through ball in behind, or in this case as you can see a timing of a through ball from bad defending from my opponent, the key thing here is do that chip, because if you try to take an extra touch here or you wait a bit longer, you could end up losing the ball. So make sure you take that control, take that touch, and you chip the ball straight away as soon as you see the goalkeeper coming out. Anyway guys, that is my top tips. Common mistakes that the gold players make that elite players do not, especially players in Division 5 and 4. And guys, don't forget, if you want to get better, you can come join my FIFA School, patreon.com/NeilGuides. Click here, join my FIFA School Series. Don't get better after 1 month, I'll refund your money. That's a NeilGuides guarantee. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and of course, I'll catch you next time. Peace out.